What's the dilly? Oh my god, I need my hair done bad. I need a hat for this show. What's up, y'all? Um, let's let some people get in. What's the dilly from Philly? Izzy. Before we even get, actually, nah, we'll never be from Philly. God. Uh, before we get into the show, guys, got a loaded show for you guys tonight. Taking questions, doing a bunch of stuff. And obviously we're talking about how the Cowboys can do what, how can they attack the Chargers. Let's let some people get in here. Let's let this thing build. I'm gonna get me a cold beverage, some water, and let's talk. You guys digging the setup? What's up? Talk to me. How y'all feeling, fellas? Ladies, y'all digging the setup? No, man. I love Kyle Hamilton, but it's not time to be bad, guys. We're good. Obviously, D-Law is hurt. Jim Laws, what's up, homie? How you feel? D-Law's hurt. Broken foot, but such is football. We still got a season to play. There's going to be injuries like this all around the league. Everybody give me a thumbs up. Make sure that y'all can hear me. Everybody give me a thumbs up. I need thumbs before I can really get started, guys. And then I want to do something real quick. I want to do some housekeeping things. And then we'll really turn it up. Can everybody hear me, though? First and foremost, can everybody hear me? Cool. Everybody can hear me. Good. Let's let some people get in here, guys. Let's let some people get in here. I'll be right back. Let me get a cold beverage. Cold beverage, water. All right, y'all. Let's talk. All right, good people. Oh, what's this in my hair? Oh, man. I need to get my hair done bad, bro. Ugh. All right, how y'all feeling, fellas? How y'all feeling tonight? Let's talk ball. So first and foremost, I want to do something. I want to give a major shout out to my homie Izzy. Izzy, and this is to anybody in here. You guys see the Cowboys wall, right? Do you guys see the Cowboys wall? Like right here behind me, like all this good stuff, all this cool stuff. You see what I'm saying? You guys, if you guys send me stuff, I will bombard the wall. And my homie Izzy, as a housewarming gift, he sent me something. And I think that was a blessing. And I think that, quick housekeeping thing, I'm going to open it on the show because I think that's really, really cool. This Cowboys community, we're a family, and I'm thankful for you guys. So, I want to make sure that I hit that before we really, got into the meat and potatoes and everything. And so this is what he sent me. And OG Roy Williams. Wow. I'm honored. This will be going on the wall. I'll put it right here for right now. But I'm gonna find a place to put it on the wall, man. I think that's dope. And just thank you so much, Izzy. So man, Izzy, man, thank you. All right, guys, let's talk ball. So I took a lot of notes today in my phone, watching the Chargers game, watching the Chargers Skins game. So I watched that game live, and I came away with a couple takeaways. Tomorrow I'll talk about our defense versus the Chargers offense. Obviously, we know what's going on. Okay, the elephant in the room is what? DeMarcus Lawrence is hurt. Okay. Do we cry? Do we go into, do we go into a shell, or do we go out there and play football? Football is always next man up. And with somebody like DeMarcus Lawrence, I'll just give you all a preview. It's going to take a little bit of Basham. It's going to take some Micah Parsons coming off the edge. It's going to take some Dorrance Armstrong. You're going to have to, I see people talking about Olivier Vernon. I don't know if that is even something that Dallas would do. I don't know if Olivier Vernon is something that Dallas would do. But I'm liking what Emery Lopez is saying. Someone will step up. Like, it's football. Somebody will step up. That's what the pro personnel and the scouting department is for. Somebody will step up. Make sure you guys hit the super chat. Make sure you guys let some people know that we are live right now talking football. But that's what somebody will do. Somebody will step up. Like, the games still have to be played. You see what I'm saying? And every team is going to have a season-ending injury or a major injury or a ding or whatever. Every team. You know what I mean? And how well your backups play, I think it's going to be huge. I really do. I don't think people are giving Basham enough credit. I think Basham can play, especially against the run. Especially against the run. I love Basham against the run. And then on passing downs, you're gonna have to be, creative. Now, the tough part for this week is you're playing a good quarterback in Justin Herbert. You need to get pressure on him. I think he's a great quarterback. He's a great quarterback in the making, but he's not Tom Brady. So what I saw was this: Bemba don't break. He will throw you the ball, but he'll also, the Keenan Allen, he'll dot you up as well. He was very accurate. The difference is we're not the Skins. Dallas can score, so it puts a little more pressure, and we can kind of dictate the game because guess what? We can dictate what they have to do. They have to score. They have to, push the ball out quick. But we're not going to talk about their offense right now. I do know that Justin Herbert is really good. I do know, he's going to go out there and make plays. But me personally, I'm not worried. Now, I want to get to some of my notes that I have here on my phone, and I want to talk about the Chargers defense and how Dallas, I think, can attack them. Now, one thing that I think that people made a big mistake on was saying Zeke is washed. Like, I just think that's ridiculous. I mean, people, we live in such a popcorn mentality and in such a popcorn society. There was nothing, and I mean nothing, in Zeke's game that would suggest that he's washed or that he's not physical anymore or that he's not a good player. I mean, the way that he blitzed, the way that he picked up blitzes was amazing. Like, he was more physical. He was just as physical as he was his rookie year. The game plan was never to run at those big tackles. But guess what? The Chargers don't have those tackles in the middle. They have Joey Bosa. Congratulations. Joey Bosa is very, very good. Okay? But Jerry Tillery, Linval Joseph, yeah, I'm okay. Okay? Like, I'm good. And then when you look at their front seven, now Kenneth Murray. Let's talk about Kenneth Murray. I covered him coming out of Oklahoma, linebacker. He plays well. He does. Kazir Wright plays well. He does. You can run the ball on these guys. I think the Skins actually, or the Washington football team, did a great job. Did a great job of doing some inside zone things and running the ball up just in the middle of that defense. You know, A to A, B to B. They didn't really press C gap, but you know, I think that Gibson had 90 yards. They had over 100 yards rushing collectively. And the Skins offensive line, to me, isn't as good. Now, you get Zach Martin back, you'll be able to get some movement. And so, hell, I really like the way that Connor McGovern played. You'll be able to get some movement on these guys. Now, what does that mean? To me, the plan of attack is play ball possession, play time of possession football. Run, play action. Run, play action. I love Derwin James. Like, I don't like Derwin James. I love Derwin. I would love, with our safety issues that we've had in the past, not saying that we have them now, because honestly, I like the way the back end played. I like the way the Curse played. You had Kazee cause the fumble. I like the way that the back end played. I like the way that Diggs played. Obviously, Anthony Brown was probably the only one, but it just is what it is. But now, as we speak about and as we talk about attacking their secondary, I love Derwin James. Derwin James is an A-list player. Okay? He is. Nasir Adderley, yeah, I remember covering him. Great Senior Bowl. Attack. Yeah. Asante Samuel Jr., I love him. He played well against the Skins. Attack him. Yeah. Michael Davis. Yeah. I like him. Attack him. Like, the goal is to make them play perfect pass coverage. Like, if they're going to put Asante Samuel Jr. on Amari Cooper, you run, and you play action. And you let Dak Prescott be Dak Prescott on the move. I don't keep him, people are talking about Terrence Steele, and I'm going to get to Terrence Steele. People were talking about, how do we protect Terrence Steele? I think you protect him by not letting your quarterback be a sitting duck back there. That's just me personally. I think that you take a page out of San Francisco's book. Everything with San Francisco is boot action. Everything is they just don't drop back. You get what I'm saying to you? And I think that's what Dallas has to do. I think Dallas can do that. I think they have the personnel to do that. Get Dak on the run. He showed with Dak is the training wheels are off. He's fine. He's healthy. Get the player on the run. Get your tight ends involved. This isn't the same defense as Tampa Bay. They're good. Joey Bosa's good. But you can't play football being scared. You can't play football being scared. Thank you, Fernando's. Yeah, man, I do my homework. Like, I really love football, man. I really love breaking this game down. Donovan Wilson did do a great job. And, guys, at the end of the show, probably go for about 30, 45 minutes tonight. At the end of the show, I'll take questions and we'll talk. But back to the game plan. Like, you don't go out there playing conservative. And really, the offensive playbook is wide open, even with Terrence Steele. People are panicking still. I don't want to see Steele out there, but the fact is I think he's going to play because I think they want to keep Zach Martin. I think they want to keep Dak's face clean. And I'll say this. I would much rather have pressure on the edge than in Dak's face. Now, the flip side to that is what? McGovern played good, kick Zach to right guard. Kick Zach to right tackle. But the problem with that is Zach's so good that the only way I really see Bosa getting home is an edge rush. I don't see him being able to stab and play with power and knife back inside. Here's why. You have Zach Martin. He's so smart. He'll be able to come off of his man chip. He understands, I'm sure, watching film, what Joey Bosa wants to do. Thing I love about Zach Martin, that I've always loved about Zach Martin, is his technique is second to none. Him and Tyron Smith are technical beasts. Limbaugh Joseph, older player. I think you'll be able to get movement on the player in that 3-4. And I know you'll be able to run the football. The Dallas Cowboys will be able to run the football. Now, the red zone is really where I want to see Kellen Moore mature. The cute stuff, throw it out the window. Like this box, Izzy got me a box with this stuff. This is like fluff. Throw it away, Kellen. Throw it away. Your 2nd and 5, run, fade. Run, slant. I don't want to see anything cute in the red area. I just don't. Like you have a great power back in Zeke. You have 2 guards, maul people. Get back to the essence of what Dallas Cowboys football was and is. Don't get so cute that you start overthinking it and doing other things. Hell, if you want to raise up, throw slant to Amari Cooper, do it. If you want to raise up and throw fade to CeeDee Lamb, do it. Run, fade to CeeDee Lamb, 2nd down, 3rd down, come back with, maybe play action or something to get Schultz involved, but something that makes sense, something that doesn't take long to develop. But we do have to be better in the red area. Everything else, all the cute and misdirection stuff that Kellen runs, I think is really, really good. I think it's really, really good. But, other than that, I think that Dallas will have no issues moving the ball against the Chargers. We're not the Washington football team. They stink. They don't have quarterback play. They really don't have players on the edge. And I think that's a team with no direction. This team has directions. All right, guys, housekeeping. Pound the like button. Let's get to some of these comments. I wanted to go on my rant real quick, and then we'll talk about some more things. Yep, Derwin James is definitely the X factor. That just is what it is. Make sure you guys pound the like button. Thank you, man. Thank you, Fernandos. I do my homework, man. So Chris Harris. Did Chris Harris play last week? I saw Asante Samuel Jr. is out there. I know they said he's questionable. Chris Harris is still good, but he's older. I don't think that he's going to lock down Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's a stud, guys. His numbers last week, he's in his zone. Amari Cooper is in his zone. Poor Raiders. They haven't had a receiver like Amari Cooper in a long time. I can't believe they let him go. Chris Harris is still a good player. So, but I just like my chances on the edge. Dak and CeeDee Lamb seem like they were on a different page. Yeah, that's to be expected. First game back, getting Dak in rhythm. I think that's to be expected, guys. You can't really force that rhythm because you got to think Dak didn't play preseason. I had to eat crow because I thought he should have played preseason. He didn't. And the truth of the matter is he didn't need to. But he's not going to be perfect, but he was pretty close to perfect. I thought he threw the ball well. I thought he did some really good things. CD's drops were more concerning. Blue Silver, do the Eagles scare me? Nope. Nothing about Philly scares me. They ran a lot of RPO against a bad Atlanta team. It's so funny. Atlanta has all these needs, quarterback, O-line, defensive help, and they go draft Kyle Pitts, who really had little impact on the game. That's what bad teams do. I'm so glad that Dallas drafted Micah Parsons, even with our shortcomings, with some of the offensive line things, and even with how good Rashawn Slater is. It's clear that Micah Parsons is going to change his defense. It's clear the way that he flies around. Hell, I feel like he's going to be an X factor this week because, hey, you're going to need him to check Cooks over the middle of the field, the tight end, and you're going to need speed on the field, and he helps in so many ways. So, Micah Parsons, yeah. Pollard and Zeke 1-2 punch would been effective. So let's talk about that for a second. I love Tony Pollard. I do. He comes in with pop, but still give me Zeke as that workhorse, just bulldozing player. As the season goes on, teams aren't going to want to tackle. Linebackers aren't going to want to come downhill against Zeke. Stay patient with Zeke, y'all. Like, I can't believe how many people are turning on this player. I think it's ridiculous. Like, Zeke, last year was his first bad year without his quarterback. Like, come on, man. Like, I just don't subscribe to that. I like what Isaac Hampton is saying right now. Isaac Hampton is saying we need to wear them down. Absolutely. Time of possession. Make them tackle Zeke. Then make them cover on the back end. That's how you wear a team down. Keep Justin Herbert off the field. He's a young stud for sure. Keep him off the field. Limit his chances. He's not Tom Brady. And the truth of the matter is you held the Bucs to 10 points in the second quarter. So everybody who, is this defense going to be bad? Nope. I'm very optimistic with this defense. I thought that Vosh did a really good breakdown on Micah Parsons. You guys go check it out on his channel. I think that he did a really good job. Okay. Let's talk O-line. Let's talk Terrence Steele. Then I'll get to some more questions, guys. So O-line. The funny thing about offensive line is this. You either have a good one or you don't. Like, there's no in between. Like, I'm looking at the Washington football team play, and it was like, at one point, they had Scherf, they had Morgan Moses, they had Trent Williams. Like, okay, this was an offensive line that would maul you, that could get what they want in the running game. And then you look up, and I'm watching Bosa against that rookie, and he was just having his way. I think that with Tyron Smith and Zach Martin, this is still a top 10 offensive line. I think that they can pass protect. I think that they could do some things in the run game. And I just believe that Dallas is going to go in and say, look, we're not going to let one person dictate our game plan. And I think that as a coach, I can't say that they're wrong. If you go back and watch the Steelers game with Terrence Steele against the best defensive player right now for my money in football, which is TJ Watt, he didn't do a bad job. Like, Terrence Steele did not do a bad job against TJ Watt. He didn't. Go watch. Now, he's going to get beat because the talent drop off between him and Lyle is just real. He's going to get beat. Lyle Collins was a first-round player, so the talent level is different. But do you go in and change your whole offense? Do you go in and change your whole plan of attack? I don't think so. Like, this defensive front isn't that good. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're good. They're not that good. Like, you play football. And I agree. I like what Mario Flores is saying. Let's talk about this. This is a great comment. A big reason why the Chargers brought in Brandon Staley from the Rams because their defense wasn't great. I'm not scared of his defense. Absolutely. Like, I think that what fans are doing right now is it's kind of like being scary. When the truth of the matter is, I saw a team that really attacked the Bucs all last Thursday. April's in the house. April's in the house, my girl. Yeah, I saw a team that attacked the Bucs. Like, years before, you saw Dallas teams that did what? What are they doing in the Jason Garrett era? A Jason Garrett game would have looked like this. You go out, you play the Bucs. Zeke would have got the ball a lot in the first half. He would have ran into a wall, but they would have kept running the ball because it's like, we have Zeke and let's just run the ball because you run the ball in football, and let's just run the ball because you run the ball in football. We wouldn't have got yardage because they have two, couches in the middle of the defense. But let's just keep running the ball because that's what you do in football. You run the ball. No. Kellen Moore and the offense, Mike McCarthy, because he, believe it or not, he definitely does have his hands on the offense, said no. We're going to attack the Bucks. And to be honest with you, outside of a few hiccups on special teams, Dallas attacked the Bucks. Like, I'm encouraged. And that's how the identity of this team will start to shape. This Chargers defense does not scare me. Derwin James, great player. Joey Bosa, great player. Kenneth Murray, young up-and-coming player. This Chargers team doesn't scare me. When I just played JPP, Devin White, the list goes on. Antoine Whitfield Jr., the two tackles, Sue. Come on. You see what I'm saying? Like, this Chargers defense doesn't scare me. It doesn't. Go attack them. Go run the ball at them. Go make Kenneth Murray tackle over and over again, then throw the ball over his head. I think you could do that. I'll leave you guys with this nugget. Justin Herbert threw 30-plus touchdowns last year, and they won 7 games. Like, they're a very beatable team. And this is what we're going to need to find out as to where we are as a team. This is where we're going to need to find out where we are as a team. So I feel good. Now, obviously, you know the news of the day. DeMarcus Lawrence out for, they're saying, till November. But the truth of the matter is this, guys. Get some of my beverage here. I never went into the season saying, well, this defense is going to go out and win this game. No. Michael Gallup out, no sweat. Cedric, CD, and Coop, more than enough. Like, what I saw with Amari Cooper this past Thursday, I'm going to just go out and say it. Coop, to me, is a top 5, top 7 receiver in the league, man. Like, you got to come – I think defenses have to come up with a plan to stop Coop, me personally. Like, if you just – there's not enough good corners in the league that they could just go out and play one-on-one. That's why I'm not scared. Like, Chris Harris is good. He's not going to take away Amari Cooper. And if you as a Cowboys fan is scared, then shame on you. Chris Harris is not going to erase Amari Cooper. Welcome to 2021. Like, Cooper is a freaking route king. Like, we see how good Diggs is. What he just did against Mike Evans. Cooper made Diggs look silly every practice. You know what I mean? And if you get CeeDee Lamb with the run after the catch and the drops, not there, man. Like, I don't even want people really beating up Lamb because, he's fine. Like, he'll be fine. He'll have some plays where he has some farts, and then guess what? He's going to turn right up. Like, Lamb is going to turn right up. Like, I'm very good with this receiving core. Extremely good with this and this tight end. And then now you add Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Questions. Let's talk here. Armstrong got killed as far as outside containment last year. And we're going in this thing with him as our DN1. How is that not a problem? Okay, Dre, let's talk about it. So you make a point. That's why I said Basham. Go watch film on Basham. I think that Basham will be your early down DN. I think he has to be. He sets the edge well. He plays with his hands well. He extends, stacks, sheds, and extends well. He's physical at the point. And then on passing downs, man, everybody get a shot. Micah, go take a shot. Armstrong. You know what's crazy? As much as I was down on Armstrong, he hasn't been bad. He hasn't been bad. Hey, may got to call up some Bradley and I. May have to. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for the question, Dre. Any more questions, y'all? Let's talk about it. We lost Tank for I know, JR. That's what we've been talking about. I just went over. So the meat and potatoes of the show was me talking about how Dallas's offense will attack their defense, which I really, truthfully believe that Dallas's offense can attack the Chargers defense. Like, I'm not scared of this defense. I'm just not. I think that the Skins were able to run the ball, especially with the inside zone. So you want to attack B to B gap, A to A, right up the middle and the tooth of that defense. They have some speed on the edge. They use Derwin in the run game. Derwin James is a dude, man. He flashed. But as I rewatch the game, it's just like I don't look at that defense and say, man, they're just erasing guys. No. The Skins were able to move the ball, and the Skins offense stinks. We have a great offense. The Skins O-line stinks. To me, especially the right tackle situation with the rookie, we'll be fine. You're going to have to get stops, but I think that we will. We'll talk about defense tomorrow. What are we talking about? Oh, okay, this is a good one. You guys want to talk about defense today? Let's talk about it. But I do want to I'll get into my defensive game plan tomorrow, but we can talk about defense today. Do Kennedy and Deshaun Wright get any action versus the Chargers? So if it's me, I know people are saying use Diggs on Keenan Allen. That's a no for me. I love Diggs on big physical receivers because he's a physical corner. Diggs is great in press. He's not going to be bullied. And we saw what he just did to me against one of the top 5 big receivers in the league in Mike Evans. Mike Evans couldn't separate, and he couldn't bully him. So I'm keeping Diggs on Mike Williams, and I'm using one of my quicker guys. It may have to be Kennedy, and you just Kennedy in a prayer against Keenan Allen because Keenan Allen is really good. It's like Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, and Stephon Diggs as far as your best route runners in the league. Now, the one X factor with that is maybe you look at it and say, well, Trevon Diggs always plays against his brother Stephon Diggs, and he knows every route in the route tree, and he could go out there and do a decent job. That's cool, but to me, that would be my plan of attack. I'm not following. I'm playing it straight. And if Keenan Allen starts to become an issue, we'll make an adjustment. But Keenan Allen he's a good player, man. It's just does what he does. Devontae Adams is a really good route runner. I'm sorry. Jameson. Majority man or zone coverage. This is a really good question. And we're talking defense again, but I guess y'all want it early, so let's talk about it. Downtown Text G. Make sure y'all keep the super chats coming too, guys. It's been a great show tonight. The vibes are high. Majority man or zone coverage on Herbert. If it's me, I'm going to. I would like to get Deshaun Wright in the game, but if it's me, I'm probably gonna play. I don't like man because I don't like my receivers' backs to the quarterback, so I'm gonna play zone and make him be perfect all the way down the field, and then I'm gonna tighten up in the red area and make him be perfect in the red area. Because again, when you're playing man, you got to think about Austin Eckler in the run game. So it's pick your poison. The offense is going to make plays. Herbert is a stud, so it's going to be slow. You got to you got to do what you got to do. First, do you expect Dan Quinn? Do you expect DQ to bring more pressure from blitzes? Chargers have rebuilt the O-line well, in my opinion. I agree. Rashawn Slater played great against Chase Young, and now we're going to have a lesser guy than DeMarcus Lawrence on Slater. So I think Slater is at left, so I think you can possibly attack their right tackle, but it's gonna be slow. They're a good team. I just think we're a better team. Zeke will eat something major to shut the doubters up, get his 103 TDs. I could see that. I could definitely see 120 in the TUD, ball control. I could see that. Zeke's going to run wild. Like, I'm going on record saying that. He's going to have some runs. It's just a bad matchup. The Bucs were a bad matchup for Dallas, and you played them well. But Zeke is going to have some runs. And I think it's ridiculous how many people are giving up on this player. It's sad. No, Tony Pollard is not better than Ezekiel Elliott. Like in no way, shape, or form, on no planet is he better than Ezekiel Elliott. Malik Hooker will play this weekend too. Another defensive weapon for us. Let's hope so. Let's hope that Hooker flies around, man. I'll be excited to see it. We haven't seen Hooker in live action for us, so let's hope so. I think if he's healthy all year, he'll make plays. The ball seems to find him. Should we sign Olivier Vernon? What's up, Aaron? Should we sign Olivier Vernon? It sounds good. Olivier Vernon is a great player. He had 8 sacks last year. It sounds good. I don't see Dallas doing it. I see him doing patchwork and scouting, the league. But I definitely see them doing patchwork. I don't see Dallas signing Olivier Vernon, me personally. D-Law was a huge part of success in the run game, and I believe his presence will be missed. But I hope I'm wrong. Great show. Guys, I'm glad that y'all are loving the show. I try to bring good energy tonight, man, and y'all have been on one. Good vibe. D-Law was a very big part in the run game. I think that's – so many people get caught up in sacks, but it's like, dog, you got to stop the run, and Austin Eckler's a really good player. But, again, Dre, you got to play the game. Like, if Dallas goes up and gets up 14-0, the Chargers can't run the ball, right? So go out and attack them, and, you dictate the game. And I think that Dallas has the team and the offense to do that. Go out there and score on the first drive. Now, okay, we punch you in the face first. How do you eat a punch? Don't get punched. So, D-Law is injury prone. Yeah. I don't think you're going to get a kicker of quality. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? I think it's been a great show. Like I said, the plan of attack is this. The plan of attack is this, guys. That's it. I like this. I like this right here. Bradley and I, Chauncey, Dorrance, this is their time. Facts. Like, injury opens up opportunity. This is your time to go. Let's go. Let's go. Like, we can't sit around and cry. We still have good players on this team. We still have a good team. I spent all last year crying about an injury. We lost Dak and our season was done. I'm not doing that this year. We'll be fine. And there will be more injuries throughout the league. So we'll be fine. It's football. Guys got to go out there and make plays. You guys make sure you hit me up on Instagram. Shoot me a follow, guys. Go over there and shoot me a follow right now. It's at Foots the King. And on Twitter. You guys are really good people. Foots the King. Hold on. Shoot me a follow on Instagram, man. I do a lot of cool music stuff. A couple people posted like my Foots and Co stuff on Twitter and on Instagram, man. Thank you guys, man, for popping in. We at 125. I'll probably go live tomorrow, talk about their offense versus our defense. I think that's what you guys want to talk about. So we'll talk about it. I like what this person says right here. Yeah, it's time for Micah Parsons to be that dude. Like, it's time for Micah Parsons to be that guy, which I thought week 1 was good. Like, Chris Collinsworth, it's funny how, Chris Collinsworth said, oh, Micah was lost on that one play, and now everybody held on to that. It's like, dude, Micah had 7 tackles, a pass breakup. Like, that was a pretty good rookie debut. Whereas, like, the Skins linebacker, Jamin Davis, was getting pancaked. I just think that from what I've seen, from what I've seen out of Micah Parsons, I think that he's a stud. And I just think that, we're going to be great, man. I really do. Hey, Foots, final catch. You on finally got to catch you. Hey, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, for the super chat. Finally got to catch you on live. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start. Like I said, guys, y'all see the setup. Y'all see the setup, baby. This was for y'all. Izzy, Thank you for the gift. If y'all mail me something, like I said, go hit me up on IG. Mail me something. I'll put it on the wall. All right. I want to get this wall crazy. And as the channel grows, as I get a better camera and as we do all that stuff, you know, we will continue to grow. Let's talk about this real quick because this is an offensive show. I want to talk about how you're going to attack them. How do you think we could be more efficient in the red zone? To me, Jay, you know, I coach, man. To me, it's, man, take what the defense gives you. Like, in the red zone is not the place to be exotic to me because the field is condensed. So, slant game, power. You know, you have Ezekiel Elliott and you're not playing the Bucs every week, so just run the ball. Like, if you're 5 and in, run the ball. Zeke can get you 5 yards running straight behind Zach Martin. Throw a fade, throw a slant. Like, Cooper's going to win off the line against corners and you just throw slant game. You know, unless they double him, go slant. But don't, you know, overdo it in the red area. I just think it's a philosophy and a play calling issue that I don't like. David Jenkins, Foots, I love your jazz selections and your card videos. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the jazz coming. I actually got I'm gonna definitely keep the jazz coming. I actually got a record player behind me. I was gonna play some jazz before to start this joint up. But anyway, guys, I'm out. Super chat me. Again, I'm gonna say this one more time. Get my followers up on Twitter and IG. If you guys want to mail me something, I'll put it on the wall. You all are amazing. I can't do this without you. Let's keep building. I got a great feeling about this season. As the season builds, I know the channel will build, sending around to people. It's your boy Foots, as always. Hey.